I take it that you're unaware of the fact that the sexual mechanics of what gets stuck up where and in whose insides, unlike the structural mechanics of the body, is not genetically hardwired. There is no gene, selfish or otherwise, that determines our adolescent choice of love object. Sexual orientation is a chancy affair for all of us. Humans, grounded solely in the after forebrain images of structured and structuring ma and da infantile affairs. Mimetic dipoles we all are. Ma and da dipoles, preferentially orientated to one or t'other, or both. Minored bodies, unexposed to parental desire, be they male or female, repeatedly expect in their hetero true love Act 1 acts to passively be it for any of their lovers, whilst in their crossed over Act 2 homoerotic new love acts find themselves actively having it for their newly found chosen lovers. Contrariwise, mu-majored bodies, unexposed to parental desire, be they male or female, repeatedly expect to find in their hetero true love acts to actively have it for any of their chosen lovers, whilst in their crossover Act 2 homoerotic new love acts, they simply expect to passively be it for any of their newfound chosen lovers. As regards those other bodies, wired and fired up with ingrained traces of parental desire, a ma for a da, or a da for a ma, or both for each other, the sex of the body proves crucial in determining the form of the played out acts in both of the acts, Acts 1 and 2. Minored male bodies, wired and fired up solely with ingrained traces of a da's desire for a ma, and minored female bodies, wired and fired up solely with ingrained traces of a ma's desire for a da, repeatedly expect to find in their hetero pure love acts of acts 1 and crossed over 2 to be it and have it in turn. And vice versa in the case of their mu majored counterparts. Likewise, with mu minored male and female bodies, wired and fired up with in-brain traces of a Ma and Da's desire, both for each other, they too repeatedly expect to find within their hetero pure love acts of acts 1 and crossed over 2 to be it and have it in turn. And of course, vice versa in the case of their mu majored counterparts. Mu minored male bodies, on the other hand, wired and fired up with in-brain traces of a Ma's desire for a Da, no different from their minored female bodies, wired up with in-brain traces of a Da's desire for a Ma, both repeatedly expect in their Act 1 hetero true love acts to passively be it for their chosen lover, whilst in their Act 2, crossed over Act 2, homoerotic acts, both expect to actively have it for their newfound chosen lover. Majored male bodies, wired and fired up with in-brain traces of a Ma's desire for a Da, prove different though, as do female bodies with a Da's desire for a Ma, each repeatedly expect to passively be it, both for their hetero true love, Act 1 lover, and for their crossed over homoerotic Act 2 newfound lover. Such are the ins and outs of the loving affairs of adolescent lovers, be they mismatched or not. Dreamed up literary and moving movie events, their remainders